The sun has already risen. This one business skill gets you 100K. What's your likelihood of making 100K before you turn 30 total? Because the sun has already risen, he is risen. 100K per year is what women ask of men. But what do women do before they turn 30? They don't make 30K, they don't make 100K total before they turn 30. Do they make 30K a year? No. Am I stepping on my comedic lines? Yes, but still funny. Yet sad, but this is the one solution that gets you to 100K total. Don't think of it as I need to get to 100K per year. Think of it as I need to go from $0 before I turn 30 total income to a total of 100K, whether it's you turning 30, 40, 50, 60, or 80. The key is to get off of zero. The sun has already risen, he is risen. Expand on a prior. That's it. That's the skill. Now we can just play and have fun because Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club knows we want to get our ROI before we spend $1. Is that day number 1 of the 99 Days of Christmas by some Oriental cowboy? Expand on a prior. Bullet point number 7. We'll go in reverse order. The one business skill you need is to be detail-minded. How good at details are people? How good at details are people? Not great. And that's okay because that's who we are in competition with. Because remember, this one skill gets you to 100K expanding on a prior. Number 6 in condescending, descending, ascending us forward. The sun is risen, he is risen. PQRST is expansion on a prior while being a time machine, because preview, question, read, summarize test. Hi, I'm Larry Chang. If we've never met before, greetings. This is the only video that you're going to need because we're in this one business trick, legit this one business trick, PQRST, getting to 100K. Preview, question, read, summarize, test. Most people that you're in competition with, and trust me, this game for money, it's a competition, your competition's so proud of the fact that they don't read. Oh, yeah, this person wrote out this long thing. Haven't read it. TLDR. Oh, that Larry Chang, he's got 1,000 videos with 6 views per. I don't bother with that because he's screaming into the void. Oh, I'm not screaming into the void. I'm coding, programming dollars. Literally coding, like computer coding, using US language, US dollars. Which is why when South Indian and Pakistani and Cantonese people meet me, they're like, there's no way this can be true. Why? They're not at 100K before they turn 30. They are at 5 generations of Pakistani families have not made $9,000 total. Is that the coolest money hack ever? Is understanding that females in America, the new third world country, females in America, majority will not make 100K total before they turn 30. Oh my God, is this one business skill actually the business skill to get you over 100K total? Yes. Did I just PQRST, preview question, read, summarize, test, the third world country of the Republic of California while explaining to you bullet point number 5, skill, expand on a prior. What is expand on a prior? It is when a person is talking, you don't even need to ask a question right now. That's how low the bar is to make 100K. You just need to say 3 times in 1 week. Excuse me, can you repeat that? That's it. It could be a crowded lecture in physics, which maybe you're not an expert on because the sun has risen, he is risen. Can you repeat that? You could be in the audience as a audience member with literally no knowledge, just a notebook and some energy. And the speaker will be talking. If math were a horse, exactly. If my uncle were my mentor, this video would be a slam dunk because now I'm doing a comedic callback while reading the comments, which is YouTube editing the message that gets redacted, which is callback. Callback is a form of comedy where you did laugh that South Indian and Pakistani people 5 generations won't make $9,000 in South India or Pakistan. Now when we come here, we're making $9,000 a week. Then what happens? Mentally, we think our genetic coding is trauma monetary to 9K for 5 generations, and then they try to go back. Me, I try to make more money than that in an hour. Bullet point number next, which is detail-minded, is we want to map on paper as if we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Why are Dungeons and Dragons geeks all making 300K almost always? Almost always. It's because there's a dungeon master, and that dungeon master is taking you through a choose your own adventure. And while you're on this adventure, you're mapping. This one trick to get you to 100K is, do you map? Because if you're not mapping, you don't know where you are, you don't know where you're going, and you definitely don't know where you've been. That's why multiple self-improvement gurus say this quote: if your life's worth living, it's worth recording. That's the one trick. Bullet point number 5. Now moving to bullet point number 4, because we're counting down backwards and we now have a time limit because the sun has already risen and he is risen, because normally I do these sunrise videos where it's dark initially and then the sun comes in and then it's just amazing. Why? Because it used to be dark and now we're going into the light. Today we're doing porn lighting, which is the sun has already risen, and we're doing expansions on a prior because this is day 41 of the 99 Days of Christmas. Technically, it's day 42 minus 1, which is Jackie Robinson Day, which is tip number 42, which is also the focus of this video, which is expansion on a prior. Number 4, improvement. Can you iterate Larry Chang video to Larry Chang video that you got a dollar amount higher than 0 better? Can you? One Larry Chang video to another Larry Chang video, did you go from 0 to 2? What is this video about? This is the one business skill that gets you to 100K. Is that per lifetime? Maybe. Is it per year? You're choosing. Is it per month? You pick. Is it per hour? Potentially, but we got to start somewhere, and that's expand on a prior, going from an improvement from one video to the next video, an improvement from every year's annual Super Bowl event. There's a fraternity of us who go to every Super Bowl. This is what they don't teach at Y Combinator, is from YC Alumni Demo Day to YC Alumni Demo Day, do we get better? Do we? Question mark.